Hey everybody, welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour. I'm your host, John the Bod, aka the Bod Father. I have an awesome interview for you guys set up as always. I'm bringing an interview today with Mr. Dez Fafara from Devildriver. I've been a huge fan of this man ever since he's been with Coal Chamber and now with Devildriver, and they are kicking ass and always taking names. Dez, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Real good. We're in Asheville tonight and got a day off tomorrow for Thanksgiving, and then, just traveling.
I tell you what, I said if I ever got to interview you, I was going to tell you about what I liked about your vocals. I think your vocals is exactly what metal needs. It brings that pop to reach out and grab your attention if you like it or not.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I mean, I just do my thing, and hopefully it's something distinctive and stands on its own, and that's what every artist looks for, to do.
Exactly. You have a new CD that's out called Winter Kills. I'm really impressed with this CD. You guys have really brought this to the table for metal music. I know this is another Devildriver CD, but what about this CD that you like the most of it?
Well, I mean, I got to say that all of our works have a signature kind of sound and a groove, but every record is way different from the previous. Pray for Bones is very different from Beast. Beast is very different from Winter Kills. This one is just fat hooks, huge grooves, tighter arrangements. I think everybody really came to the table, all the musicians, and I'm real proud of the record. It's doing real well, so somebody must be picking up on it.
Yeah, and I tell you this right now, I really liked Ruthless, and I really liked The Appetite. That's a badass 2 songs right there, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I mean, if you dig a little deeper, you'll find songs like Winter Kills and songs like Gutted and Shudder. To be the same, like to have something unique about them, yet they definitely have a ferociousness about them. So the more you get into the record, the deeper you go, you'll find little gems here and there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this CD's diverse, and I really like this because you guys do change it up in this CD a lot. Is that something that you guys wanted to do with this CD, changed up just a little bit?
No, I mean, we just kind of naturally do that on every record. We don't want to be one of those bands that looks back after having 10 or 12 records, in the future and looks back and says, everything sounds the same.
Right.
So, I think it's a very organic movement, and that's what we tend to do is just move forward with our music and just do what we do.
With the writing process on this CD, let's talk about how you guys work the writing process out in Devildriver. I know you do your lyrics and everything, but does everybody contribute to the lyric writing, or how do you guys do this?
No, I'm the only lyric writer. And what really happens is they start demoing songs, giving them to me, and we all go back and forth, and we mess with the arrangements, and we solidify 4 or 5 tunes so we know what direction we're going to go, and then everyone just kind of starts to write. Those guys recorded in Florida at Audio Hammer. I recorded at my house. I built a vocal booth at my house, and I found it to be, I was extremely focused, which was a great thing. Rather than, I'm already away from home so much, being away from home recording wasn't something I wanted to do again. So I found myself being real focused in there, and you can hear it on the record. A lot of the vocals are first takes, which is not really happening that much right now, I don't think, around metal. But a lot of those vocals on that record are first takes, and we left them as is.
Now, you say that you're on the road a lot. How do you stay grounded with being out on the road?
Well, I'm an isolationist, man. I'm pretty much a solitary cat. I hang out by myself with a few of my crew members, my band. Go on stage, come back, do my own thing, really. So that keeps me incredibly focused.
Dez, what can fans expect at a Devildriver show from you guys?
Well, they can expect 110%, I'll tell you that much. If you want energy and you want to catch a good groove and you want to have a really good time, come on out, man. And then the floor is always dancing, and that's a good thing.
Who were some of your influences coming up into music and everything? What really said, this is what I want to do?
Oh, man, I got so many influences. I listen to everything from blues to black metal, brother. I have outlaw country influences like Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash. And
oh, nice.
I have blues influences like Howlin' Wolf. I love Motorhead. I love Ozzy, Glenn Danzig. A lot of punk rock influences. I grew up on a lot of punk rock, Black Flag, Germs, Circle Jerks, Ted Kennedy's,
nice.
GBH, on and on. So I really am not a purist whatsoever. I think that's, we need more of that, really, or people that at least speak the truth about what they listen to. But, I mean, if you come in my back lounge before stage, you're going to hear everything from Black Flag to Johnny Cash. I mean, that's the way that it is.
And it's so crazy, man, that some of these bands are so afraid to go outside the box, Dez, and be creative on their own. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the thing is that they think they got to keep some kind of metal persona, so they're not going to tell you that, behind the stage or whatever, they're listening to whatever music they're listening to that's not metal. I just, I'm real honest and open about it. I listen to a lot of music, man, and I love I love blues. I love outlaw country. I love black metal. I love metal in general. A lot of punk rock, and like I said, my range of the stuff that I listen to is unbelievable. And everything from Bauhaus and Sisters of Mercy, Love and Rockets to, like I said, Black Flag, Black Sabbath. So
it's amazing on how much different styles of music can touch and speak to somebody.
Well, I'm not a purist when it comes to music, and the people that say they only listen to metal all day long, it's like, I think you're really missing out on something.
Yep.
So you need to kind of open your ears and hear music for what it is. Music is a beautiful thing, and it comes from a lot of different genres. So.
That's exactly right. Thank you. Finally, somebody.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, do you guys prefer clubs or festivals, or does it really even matter to you all?
I like it all, man. We've been going back and forth from 2,000-seaters to 500-seaters to 800-seaters on this run. Mm-hmm. And even, for me, it's like if I got a good bottle of wine and a microphone and some people, I'm good. So it really doesn't matter. It could be 50, 60, 70,000 people, or it could be, 500 people. I'm going to have a good time, and I'm there to make sure they have a good time, and it feels like Friday night every night.
How would you want the fans to remember you guys by when they leave?
Well, if you got a bruise on your leg, when you leave us after the stage, I want you to walk away going, okay, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before.
Right.
We have a separate energy than a lot of the other bands that we play with, and we hope that it definitely stands out.
The first time that you heard people sing along to your music that you've written, you guys have worked your asses off to put into this. How did that make you feel, man? Hearing that coming back at you.
Well, it's a good feeling for me. It lets you know that you're connecting.
Yeah.
And that's what music is. Music and the lifestyle of music and going to shows and, being all about your favorite bands. It's all about connection. And so if we have that connection where people are singing the lyrics and they're getting in the pit and they're having a good time, that's really what it's all about for me.
Do you feel like some bands are not actually reaching out to their fans to say, hey, look, we want to connect with you?
No, I think, that's what bands are in it for, is to connect with their fans. I just think some of them connect and some of them don't, and some of them, that's just the way that it is. And that's why different bands come and go. When we have a connection with our fans, that spans time, really, and spans different genres of music. So it's a cool thing. What
do you think that Devildriver brings to the music world?
Well, I think we bring from metal, we bring definitely a volatility, punk rock, dangerous aspect to it. That's for sure. And that's just fine by me. That's all right by me. We also bring a real big groove that I don't think is happening in or around us or our genre. So that's another thing right there. But we try to definitely make our own style of music. We have our own special stage show and everything that we do. And I'd like to think that, we bring it hard and we bring it, furious.
When you get emails and you meet the fans, Dez, at the shows and at your computer or whatever, and they say that your music has helped them through a really tough time, how does that make you feel when you read that or hear?
Well, that's the one thing that you always do here when we do meet and greets, or when people hit me on Twitter or on Instagram, is that our music helped them get through. And I can only say that that's what helped me get through my childhood, was music. And, as long as you keep listening and music is there, it'll definitely help you get through things, and it's, it's always a pleasure to know that your music has helped somebody get through. And, we get a lot of military come see us, say that, we were listening to you overseas and listening to you when we were deployed. And, that makes you feel good. Like it's like you're giving them a little piece of home while they're away. And then the people that are home here listening to our stuff and getting through life, like it makes you feel good that your words, your music inspire somebody to get through the hard times.
I've always said this is Thanksgiving and it's coming up. I always said think of that. Don't just do it because it's the holidays coming. Do it every single freaking day you meet these people.
Well, I'm thankful every day I'm not in a box, buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's for sure, man. That is for sure. Hey, Dez, the touring right now, has the support been really, really big right now for you guys? Are the fans coming out and supporting this new album, Winter Kills?
It's unbelievable, man. When we take the stage, they're singing the words, they're dancing, the whole floor is dancing. It's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, to debut where we did in the top 40 with no clean vocals, no semi-clean vocals, is an unbelievable feat. To sell more than we did when we were on Roadrunner Records is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
This record is already head above heels where our last one was, and after this long in the business, myself and these guys with me now in Devildriver, it's just a pleasure to see. It means that we're doing the right thing, and we're making music for ourselves, and it's translating to the fans.
Man, I want to thank you so much for taking time out to do this interview with me. And, you know, if you guys need anything for BODS Mayhem Hour and Uber City Radio, please reach out. I'll do anything I can to support you guys and keep promoting Devildriver on BODS Mayhem Hour.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Thank you very much for the interview. Say hi to everybody for me, man. Come on out to the shows and support your local bands as well. Your next local band may be a big thing, so support music in general, man.
That's exactly right, and that's what this show's for. It's to support the locals that's doing this music.
All right, brother.
Dez, before I let you go, will you care to do a promo for my show?
Sure, go ahead.
Just say this is Dez from Devildriver, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Hey, what's up? This is Dez from Devildriver. You're listening to BODS Metal Mayhem Radio Show, the Hour of Power. Turn it up.
Thank you so much, Dez.
You take care of yourself, bro.
Will do, man. You guys do it too.
All right, have a good Thanksgiving.
You too, man. Later. Guys, I want to thank everybody that's out there listening to this interview today. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Dez from Devildriver for being on the show this evening. You only hear these interviews right here on BODS Mayhem Hour and Uber City Radio. Stick around. We have some Devildriver coming up. And like I said, stay tuned.